Good evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to exciting live show where we'll be discussing the incredible journey of our women entrepreneurs and impact of Women Entrepreneurship Development Organization Private Limited. WEDO. WEDO is Women Entrepreneurship Development Organization Private Limited, founded in the year 2015 to financially empower women through entrepreneurship. WeDo today has different memberships that supports different stages of a woman's business, e-learning platform, and business consultations to cater to the business requirements of a women entrepreneurs. WeDo has been awarded as the Business Accelerator of the Year and many other awards for its contribution in the women entrepreneur space in the recent years. WeDo has its presence in six cities: Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Coimbatore, and Pune, and we are growing. For more information about WeDo, please visit www.vedo.org.in/club. Hi, I'm Swpna Kulkarnii, your host this evening. I'm founder of Abhillabh Private Limited in the field of renewable energy. We are a solution specialist and promote use of green energy at large to reduce use of fossil fuels. I'm also the Mumbai Chapter President with WeDo and a working president for Thane with Beti, Bachao, Beti, Padhao Charitable Trust. Friends is said, where sustainability meets creativity, a brighter and a greener future emerges. Our guest this evening is the visionary entrepreneur behind the startup hemp.in. Her journey is a testament towards her passion for sustainable living, creativity, and conscious business practices. Her journey began in the world of arts, where she founded her expression and her soul in dance as a choreographer. However, life's changes led her to the dynamic realm of business management. Over the course of nearly 15 years, she served as a process trainer and a team manager in the BPO industry, where she honed leadership skills and deep understanding of business operations. Fueled by a deep love for Indian pottery and wooden handicrafts, she ventured into import and export. And despite the challenges in the field, her unwavering spirit led her to explore innovative avenues. And after through a thorough market research, she identified a niche in eco-friendly bags, leading to the creation of her first brand, Chuck Desi, specializing in jute and canvas products. In a market saturated and conventional bag options, she envisioned something extraordinary. Recognizing the potential of a hemp as a sustainable alternative, she founded hempster.in. It wasn't just a business, it was a commitment to environmental consciousness and style innovation. Hemster has emerged as a platform offering a unique range of eco friendly bags, marking a significant step towards sustainable fashion. They go beyond bags, provide personalized eco friendly packaging solutions designed to enhance your brand's identity and marketing efforts. Whether it's a grand event or a small business venture, they cater to verified quantities, ensuring accessibility for all. Dipti Sharma. Her journey exemplifies the fusion of artistic inspiration and corporate expertise in the pursuit of sustainability and eco conscious entrepreneurship through Hemster.in. Please join me to welcome founder of Hemster, Dipti Sharma, where she invites you to join us on the transformative journey where sustainability meets creativity. And she says, together, let's make a positive impact, one eco friendly choice at a time. Welcome, Dipti.
Thank you, Sapna, so much. You have said it all.
Yes, Dipti. Wonderful. Our people are really happy to know to meet you today, Dipti. So, of course, I've said about the journey, but it will be really nice if you tell a little more about yourself and about your brand in your own way.
Okay, Hamster.in is not my first baby. I had many before that also. But then,
Right.
yes, Hamster.in is giving me a sustainability where I can be a stable in my business. I'm getting a lot of opportunities when we are talking about, eco-friendly things, eco-friendly packaging. So my journey is going on a same path since last 6 to 7 months. So yes,
Okay.
now this is my permanent baby now.
Lovely, lovely. So, Dipti, tell us how did you, really look at hemp as a material, or as a fabric for your bag? So, what made you really make that kind of choice?
Okay, the thing is that my husband was on a business tour in Uttarakhand. So that time we were doing just jute and canvas. So there, that side, Himachal side, it is very famous. The hemp material which is grown naturally over there. So he
Okay.
just, he was just talking about it. There is something like that. If you want to go eco-friendly, you can try this. And then I started studying on that. And yes, it is something which is naturally available in India as well. It is mostly there in Nepal, but then yes, so why not promote in India? So people
Right.
are importing from Nepal itself, but not they are not aware that it is there in India. So I wanted to focus on, Indian handmade, which is there. So I, said कि चलो hemp लेके ही start करते हैं करके. Then I founded hemster.in, and that's how the journey started.
Right. So, the a lot of people are really not still aware of what hemp is exactly. So, can you tell us what is really hemp? What is it made out of, or what is it really? Because a lot of people we don't know what hemp is.
Yeah, but then when I tell them what is hemp, they say, "अरे ये तो ये है." Okay, so
Okay.
normally in Holi we have bhang, right?
Yeah.
People enjoy having bhang. So the bhang which is grown naturally, the plants after extracting the roots of this, there's a fiber which is removed from the roots. So it's a long
Okay.
process, but then they have to wet it down, then dry it again, and then there's a fiber removed. And after 7 to 10 days, you start getting this, like how you get jute and cotton. So it's the
Yeah.
same way how hemp is also removed. So it's nothing but bhang, which is available in India as well.
Oh, lovely. So people actually consume bhang during Holi, and then we get to
But
have
no,
some
this
really
is not
wonderful
toxic.
stories.
This
Stories.
is
So,
not going to affect your health. I have many
okay.
people who take the bags and they try to smell it कि कुछ smell आ रही है क्या? So there is nothing. Yeah, I have
Okay.
customers like that.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So this is a better version of bhang where it's very healthy, it's very eco-friendly, it's sustainable, it's a long-term
And
product. Yeah.
reduces carbon dioxide also. When
Yes.
you are around, it gives you, more natural air, and it is not very, toxic to your body, like allergy nahi hota ya something. It is very friendly to use also. Like jute, sometimes jute is very rough on our body, but
Yes.
there are hemp clothes also which are available in market. So people are also going, switching towards hemp clothing as well.
Oh, wow, lovely, lovely. So it's also bringing a revolution in the fashion industry as well.
Yeah, they are.
Like, wow.
Medicine is already happening in hemp. A lot of
Okay.
people are switching to hemp medicines also.
Oh, lovely. So it has the multiple benefits. It's just
Yes,
not
yes,
used for accessories, but also clothing,
yes,
and also medicine. So it's a widely
yes.
used stuff. Lovely, lovely. So that you tell us a little more about your journey as a choreographer. I mean, I'm pretty curious to know how did that happen to you?
Okay, so it's like, when I was very young, like at school days, my brother used to play cricket. He still plays cricket, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, वो होता है ना भाई अगर क्रिकेट खेल रहा है, so you need to do something. So my mom knew that I love dancing, so she enrolled me in a dancing place. So the dance सीखते सीखते I was very fond of dancing, and I started learning, and I was very passionate into folk dancing, like regional dance, what traditional dance is what happened. So I learned from many people, and then I got offers from very schools and everything, you come and teach in our schools as well. So when I was in college, I started teaching in schools as well. So I used
Okay,
to take, for competition or inter school, I used to teach schools of the folk dancing, because that time only folk dancing were allowed in schools and colleges.
right.
Now everything is allowed, but that time only folk dancing was allowed. So that was like वो time पे बहुत demand था. But then unfortunately I had to quit dancing because of my health issues.
Okay, okay, okay. So how many years were you in this dancing career?
Oh, I am still, but then I'm not doing it professionally. But yes, कोई
Right.
बोलता है कुछ सिखा दो, I do it.
Oh,
So
lovely,
it's
lovely.
it's never ending journey for me.
And when you say folk dance, so there are any specific folk dances, or how is it? I mean, you
Yeah,
are
anything, like how we have different states in India. So different languages, like we have Assam ka bihu, we have Punjab ka bhangra or gidda, we have a lot of in Marathi also, we have launi, we have koli dance. So these are all
yes,
form of folk dances which
folk dances.
which
Yes,
yeah.
yeah,
So these
yeah.
are like a lot. If you go to every Maharashtrian people have the some or the other dance which they play on wedding or someone's birth. These are all very traditional dances.
Correct, correct,
So
correct.
yeah, this was what I used to teach that time.
Lovely. So, if today, if anybody wants to have like a small, I would say, a Sangeet choreographed or a wedding thing, or any occasion for that matter, you can still be
Yes, but
instrumental
time is an
there.
issue now, so I cannot
Yeah.
commit on time now. But yes, I can do that also. I do
Okay.
it for my friends also sometimes. They say, "Arey, if you remember that day, Saroji was telling me, chalo garba sikha do." I was ready to teach her garba. So it's like,
Yeah.
so I'm very casual. Like, koi bolega dance kar lo, so anytime I can dance.
Yeah, yeah. So dance is something, which I think everyone loves. Just someone who wants to come out with it openly, and some are still that those hidden wish lists that, oh, I wish I could dance types.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that's really fantastic. So did you tell us how did this BPO thing happen to you?
Okay, so there was no pressure from my family and to do, you have to go do this only, do that. They were like, you just do, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Till the time you are happy, we are happy. It's like that. So call
Correct.
center was a thing at that time in 2004 or 5. I'm talking about. So 2004 was my first job. So
Okay.
2004, I joined this international BPO where I was, just a normal employee, which is there. But then they saw some talent in me, and then they just got me out of the calling thing, and then they put me into quality thing. Then I started doing quality check for them. Then there was a time where then put they shifted me from quality to process trainers to teach the new people how to handle processes. Then I had my husband in the same line. So
Okay.
husband, before marriage also we knew each other. So it
Oh,
was
lovely.
like I started working with him. So while working with him, वो तो फिर वो घर की मूली दाल बराबर, वो बस that कहावत is there है. So it was like
Right.
तू
Right.
admin भी कर ले, तू TL team भी कर ले, तू sales भी निकाल ले. It was everything on me only. So I had
Correct.
this
Correct.
experience. So if I count, it was like 15 years after lockdown. I was at home, so I did
Okay.
not, because it was night shift, totally night shifts. So I was not able to work. Lockdown, it was all changed, everything. It changed.
Yes, yes, of course. The pandemic has really changed the way of life. It's changed
Correct.
the perspective of looking at life, and yeah. So, what process was it? I mean, when you say you were with the BPO, so any specific sector you were working for, or how was
Yeah,
it?
when I was into sales, it was an insurance thing. First of all, health insurance and everything was with a client. Used, they had a health insurance company that they used to ask us to pitch for customers. And the second thing, what my husband used to do is for their business is they used to do a SEO thing for international customers. Like they had this website, like how we have Just Dial in India.
Yeah.
So like that, they had yellow pages in US. So we had a third party client, and we used to work for him.
Okay, okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, of course, that must have given you a perspective about how your time management has to be, how the process
Yes.
management, how the process goes, how the quality thing that works in your business. So I'm sure all this would have really come handy to you when you really
Yes.
started with your own. Yeah, so
Yes.
I think nothing goes waste. Everything actually really contributes. So tell us, academically, you've completed your graduation in which field? I mean,
I have done in arts. I always wanted to do an arts, but then yes, eventually I ended up in arts only.
Lovely. That's where I was coming from because generally we have this kahavat in Marathi, "Barache paye paanat distat." So you generally get to know from the beginning where your really interest lies, or where your really
I started with
that
commerce, but
but still it brought you to the stream where
yes, yes,
you
I
are
ended up
today.
with arts. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I think it's quite a journey, beginning with something else, then coming into an arts, and again, eventually, having your arts even excellent in terms of choreography, but then again, coming back to creativity. So I think somewhere that creation was always there inside you
Yeah.
since childhood. That really came forward, I feel. So, why only bags? I mean, what really brought you to only get into bags? Any particular thought or an idea behind this?
Yes, the thing is that I started with as you mentioned, I started with after lockdown I wanted to do something because I have a son which I need to take care of. Also, he's at home. He was at home during the lockdown. But when you are such a creative person, you cannot just sit idle. So
Yeah.
you have to do something or the other. So I tried many things, but then I was very fascinated about wooden handicraft things also. So
Mm-hmm.
I started, I started looking out how I can go ahead and export these things outside of India. So when I learned import and export, that time when I started doing it physically, I thought, only this is not a one person job. You need to have a proper team for it. Documentation and logistics and everything needs to be take care of. So it is not a one person job. And that time I was the only person. So I could not
Uh-huh.
rely on anybody else. So I
Right.
said ki ye karenge, but it needs a break. I need to have something which I can do from my comfort of my house. So that time, when you are sorting out your do's and don't list, that time bags
Mm-hmm.
was the things which I resembled, because there are a lot of people around me who like using bags.
Right.
But I did not want it to be that मतलब Louis Vuitton का bag चाहिए या handmade purses चाहिए. I did not want it to go that. I wanted to do something which is environmental friendly and everything. So I started with taking up from wholesale, and I started putting up exhibitions or retail में online करना ये that's it. But then when I started getting inquiries about can you customize bags for me in jute? Can you customize bag for me in cotton? So that time you started taking a when you're going this way, you start to go this way कि थोड़ा सा line मिल रहा है. People are looking out for eco-friendly packaging,
Yeah.
but they need customized things which is not available outside. And people are giving me small orders, because when you contact somebody there outside, they need minimum quantity 500 chahiye, minimum quantity 1000 chahiye. But I don't do that. So that's the reason why I'm getting a lot of orders, because there's no minimum quantity at my place. So that's
Right.
how मतलब वो एक line मिल गया मुझे.
Mhm. So even a even a company, maybe with 5 employees, can also look at
Yes,
doing something customization, just a feel good factor, a customer delight that they have.
yes.
So that is something which you can do. It's lovely, lovely. So tell us, what more do you do in when you say corporate packaging? So what all options are available with you when we talk about
See,
corporate?
now the thing is that I am very famous for potli bags. I can show you my potli bags. These are like potli bags which are there for Navratri, if you can see.
Wow. Yes.
Oh, because of
Yes.
my this blur image.
Background. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's visible. Yeah. 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 Wow.
So these are my potli bags which are there for Navratri right now. So we customize these bags, and on we have different sizes. So if you want your customer's name on it, your client names on it, or you want something, a motivational quote on it, we can all do that. So there is no there's no limitation. The size is there available for you. You just tell me
Right.
what you want to put inside. I'll just give you ideas about it.
Okay. So like a small hampers is something which is also is possible
Yes.
where
Y-
where you can make
Yes.
with the customized bag, maybe a personalized one or something with a quote or even an image is also possible is what you're trying to
Yes. Yes.
tell us.
Yes. Yes.
Lovely, lovely. So we have our guest Sujata who says hello. Hi Sujata, thank you for joining us this evening. And she's pretty happy and to know about your products. So she's like, wow. Sujata Friends is also into handmade fabric jewelry and yeah. So, Dipti, tell us, how this journey has been so far with you. Right from we would like to really understand it from your teens. How did this flavor come into you, and how did this really generate, ideate, and So we would like to know a little more about your entire journey so far.
You're talking about Vidu?
Not video. I'm talking about your own journey as a
Okay.
choreographer, being into
Yeah, yeah,
BPO, coming into your
yeah, yeah.
wooden handicrafts, and
Yeah,
how did that
it was
chak
a
de desi happen? So yeah,
it is a roller coaster ride for me, because with all ups and downs. But the thing is, the only one thing I can say is I have learned everywhere. Each and everything has taught me something. Being it a choreographer, to handle kids, I have learned from there. To have a synchronization, I've learned from dancing. To have a confidence on stage, I can talk anywhere. So it's like
wow,
I have that confidence because of dancing. There's no
right.
fear in me, because I did solo also, I did duet also, I did everything was there on stage. So stage fear is not there with me. Secondly, when I was in BPO, so I know how to handle a team. I
Mhm.
know how to get sales. I know how to convince somebody for getting it. So that is what I learned from there. There were people, coming up with weird ideas, but then I try to give them solutions. See, this is not the right way, we can go this way, and then they agree upon it. So this is how, you learn something or the other. I have learned that.
True, 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 true. Of course, I mean, the journey, I remember me as a person, I had a stage fright till 26 years of age. I used to get petrified even climbing the stairs of the stage. But then I got into dancing, which people don't believe, and I was into dancing. I started learning dancing, and then I did some couple of stage shows, and that's when my stage fear slowly
Correct.
went.
Yeah.
And today you throw me in the crowd of 20,000, also I'm pretty confident talking. So I think that's the stages that we really
Yes.
overcome with time and. How we really handle these situations. Lovely. So, Dipti, tell us what kind of challenges did you really come across in this journey? Maybe it's your challenges as a choreographer, or challenges as your Chuck Desi import export stuff, or even today hemp star. So, what kind of challenges did you really go through?
See, that time there was no responsibility on me as a choreographer or something like that. It was just, kids dancing on the stage, and that's it. But when I entered this business field, but Chuck Daisy and Hemster.in, is commitment and, customer satisfaction is, this plays a very important role at the back of the mind. Once you are done, you never know what is the customer expecting from you.
Okay.
And once it is delivered, till the time you don't get the customer's feedback, I'm like, kya pata pasand aaya ki nahi pasand aaya. It is like that for me. So this is the way. And obviously this is a male dominated right now. Still, whenever I go to vendor, he's like, क्या आपका है आप, are you a middle person or are you selling some? So they are still not relying on us ki, we can also do it. So I
Yeah,
still have that question mark on the male people which are there sitting down in the market. जब भी रहता है, अरे मैडम बाद में आओ. So it's like, they don't want to do anything in small quantity.
right.
Everyone's one kid because they are sitting from a long time. I've just entered it, so ma'am, itna nahi banta. So I have to convince them because there are people who are looking for small orders. Where will they go? So
Absolutely
what
true.
I do is I give them bulk order and then I distribute it in small quantities.
Absolutely, absolutely, and very rightly said. Today, we're still in the male-dominant society where, it's looked upon that only, certain categories, especially commercial categories, only
Yeah.
males is something which can survive. I think that mindset needs to really change, and that's where, this such platforms like WEDO actually come into picture, where we are actually promoting women entrepreneurs to come forward, to come out with their talent, and look for opportunities where we are here to support you, give you the platform to upskill yourself, to upgrade yourself, and come into the mainstream where you can also establish yourself as an entrepreneur. So, friends, do check this platform. It's a very useful platform where we don't only connect with people. We also look at collaborations. We also look at promoting each other. We also look at shaping your skills, any additional training programs required by you. We also are very happy to provide those training programs to you. And of course, bring you to a different platform where you can also promote yourself, because we believe that, women especially are so multitasking today. you
Yeah.
know Compared to, nothing against anybody, we are not being gender biased, but compared to males, we see women multitasking things, and which is a very nice thing. And of course, this is not possible without the male support that's there in society. That's very, very important, and that's a integral part. But yes, we women are really multitasking, and I think we, all of us, have this some of the hidden passion inside us, or a talent, or some kind of skills that we are unsure today to bring it out, कि अरे सोसाइटी क्या कहेंगी, लोग क्या कहेंगे, ये चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा, मुझे एक्सेप्ट किया जाएगा या नहीं किया जाएगा. So the reason we are bringing this video connect dialogues to you people is because we want to show you that all we women are going through the same kind of situations, where we also have that fear, that those questions, and whether we'll be accepted or no, or whether we'll be able to do it or no. So all those voices have been hovering on us as well. But we chose the path where we said that no, let me give it a try. you
Yes.
know let me stand, let me give it a try. Maybe एक बार नहीं होगा, दो बार नहीं होगा, तीसरी बार होना है, because every time is teaching you what you're not supposed to do. So every
I'm an
time we
example.
are, absolutely, please go ahead, Dipti, please go ahead.
See, that's what I'm telling when you're saying कि एक बार नहीं हुआ, दो बार नहीं हुआ. I failed a lot of times.
Yeah,
But then right now I am, I'm just doing it because I know how to do it. After failure, I've got a success. So,
absolutely.
after failing, there is something which, you learn somewhere or the other thing, and then you don't repeat it again.
Correct, correct, right. So very rightly said, Dipti, that every failure teaches you what is not to be done, and
Correct.
that's when you start doing it right. And there's a famous saying, that even a stopped clock
Yeah,
shows you
shows
the
you
correct time twice in a day.
twice.
So it's not that none of us are, or we are not valuable, or we are not, or we cannot add any kind of value. Of course we can, and everyone has something or the other, that hidden thing in you, that, oh God, wish I could do this. So come out
Yes.
with your inner skills, come out with what you really want to do, come up with your ideas, and we'll help you to identify it, shortlist it, and then we can see how we can really help you to grow your ideas. So I think Dipti today is a perfect example that she's really gone through multiple ways of not doing things. I would not say failures, multiple ways of not doing things, and
True.
then she's got the right way to do what she is really doing
And I'm
today.
still learning.
Lovely, absolutely. I mean, this journey is something which we are learning throughout. I mean, learning never ends, and I think we
Yes.
need to be learning always, because that's when we grow. If we come to a position that we know everything, we don't grow. So
True.
that's something, yeah. So Dipti, we have Sujata who's watching for your products, and they says yes, her products are very pocket friendly and also of very good quality. Thank you so much, Sujata, for vouching for this.
Thank you, Sujata.
Lovely, lovely. So Dipti, tell us that this journey, what is it that you love about this journey,
Oh,
about your
love.
entire journey so far? Yeah,
There are a lot of things. The best part is the creativity.
yeah,
There are customers, they want something eco-friendly packaging, but they don't know how to go with it. So I have to come up with designs. I have to give them this, we can do this way, because they want it pocket friendly as well. So they don't want it, because when you talk about, doing eco-friendly thing, it is going to cost you somewhere on a, very, because it is not easily done. You have to make tailor made it. So tailor has to do it for you. So matlab, I have to give them something which doesn't, is heavy on their pocket also,
true,
and which is
true.
also what they are happy about. So I have to come, the creativity which comes, it plays a very major role when you're talking about customization. So that
Right.
is the best part about this journey.
Lovely, lovely. Yes, very rightly said. The creativity is something which is a beautiful thing, because then your ideas, what you
Yeah.
visualize, your thought process, everything comes in your designs, in your creations. I have loved your bag which you made about the seven chakras and the bija mantra of the chakras. It's a wonderful thing and such a pride thing to carry, with you, that and it's so soothing, and it keeps reminding you also that these
Yes,
are
yes.
your bija mantras which you can chant, and which is also going to help you, balance your chakra. So I think
See,
it also, yeah,
from there only, I got a new way of thinking. Why not do something which people have to keep it, remember, remind themselves again and again. So what I started doing is, I started customizing the quotes for them, which they need to, remind themselves, like drink water, or don't use plastics, or like how you're saying, beach mantra bags. So I am doing that things which are there on my tote bags also, so people don't have
right.
to forget that things.
Correct, correct. So today, I think a lot of people are, there's an increasing awareness of affirmations that we talk about
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Which actually keeps you go through the day, keeps you positive, keeps you reminds you of that you need to. So I think these are very good options. That you're really
Yeah,
providing
surely.
with the affirmations, with the positive quotes, the beach mantras. I think there's so much more to do in this field. And friends, your any requirements in terms of any, now that the festivals are coming, we have Navratri, we have Diwali around the corner, and I think these are some wonderful, unforgettable, small gifts that you can really give your loved ones, which they're not going to give it to anybody else, and they're going to preserve it because it's going to be very helpful for them. And that's what today our guest this evening is really brought for you. So do check out her Insta page is hemster.in, and do check out her Insta page. You will find the variety of products that she's dealing in, be it tote bags, be it potly bags, be it hemp bags. All of them are right there, and it's unisex, right, Dipti?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and it's unisex, so it's nothing gender biased that's only for women or men. All can use it, even the teenagers happily use it. I see a lot of teenagers today using those hemp bags. They're very cool and trendy that you really walk with
Yeah.
them, and with pride that, oh my god, I'm going really eco-friendly and it's sustainable. So that's something which is a trend, and I think it's a very good trend. I think that this generation is really getting having awareness of contributing to the climate. So that's wonderful, and I think these small things are really adding value to the entire thing. So Devri, tell us, we always say that creativity or art, it's a science. So can you tell us a little
Yes.
more, and how does this really work?
See, I got this creativity from my mother because my mother is an artist. So she,
Uh-huh.
so she, so she is so creative when it comes to art, colors, and everything. So in our ideal time, what we used to do is, kuch bhi waste pada hai na, we used to do something. So it's
Uh-huh.
there in my family only कि कुछ भी waste पड़ा waste से कुछ बना दो. So it started from there. So वो creativity, you keep on thinking what can be done. Even if I'm sitting idle, I see a wall, I can see something which can be done over there. So it's like that. So मतलब वो this doesn't stop only. There is a
Hmm.
creativity coming. So that I wanted to implement it somewhere. So that's
Right.
how I do it in my bags now.
Right. And how do you think? How does colors play a role in creation, or when it
Major
comes
role.
to your bags? So what is the significance? If you could just really tell even our audience that, because a lot of people today, I think black is the color everyone is running for.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are a lot more colors which are going to bring in a lot of abundance, a lot of vibrance,
Yes.
into your life. Today, I think. When we talk about us in a spiritual way, so there are a lot of different colors that we recommend people, maybe
Yes.
amethyst color, or turquoise blue, or different pastel colors. And today I think pastel colors is a trend of pastel colors today. So how
Yes.
does these
True.
colors really impact, and how does it impact really your mindset? Because you've been into a creative field, I think you will really be able to
See,
tell us a
now
little more
again,
about this.
when you're talking about colors, it's obviously an individual choice. But then, as a consumer, I would like to use pastel colors because those they give you a very light thing on your mind. There's no burden on you. But when you're talking about black, yes, black is very trendy. I get lot of orders for my black tote bags, or black koi black color mein bag hai kya. We want black bags just because they use it so roughly. They don't want to wash it, or they can
Yeah,
use it. That is the only thing why people use black ki अरे वो खराब नहीं होगा.
रफ यूज हो जाएगा उसका.
Yes, refuse hoga because I have pink color, I have yellow color, I have gray, I have off white. Everything is available. But still, I'm telling you, I got more than 15 to 20 orders just for black bags. So
Mhm.
people just want that bag, which is I feel because black सब पे जाता है
Yeah.
and white भी सब पे जाता है because but white खराब हो जाता है. So they don't want
खराब
to
हो
wash
जाता
it.
है, मेंटेनेंस बहुत हाई है वाइट बैग्स का. ब्लैक का मेंटेनेंस
And
इज.
what I am doing is I am not doing something which is a luxury bag or something which they can carry once in a while or something. These are regular bags, so they
Right.
prefer taking black only or off white. That these are the two colors which are more trendy when I talk about bags.
Right, lovely. So then tell us how this journey with Vidu has been for you. How Vidu has been instrumental in your entrepreneurial journey.
Vidu has actually taught me a lot. I'll tell you, it's like I guess more than 5 months I've been in Vidu now, and every session what Kadam ma'am takes, and whatever interaction we have weekly, or now we have changed it to Pan India thing. But every time I learn something for the other. I just want to, I don't want to pitch every time. I just want to listen what people are doing, just because I get some ideas. What are people actually looking for in the market? What are people how can I package for them?
Right.
When you talk about somebody selling cosmetic or somebody selling books, how can I do packaging for them? I come up with that creative ideas. I don't want to pitch every time about my business, but I want ideas from them. So that is the thing which I can learn from Vidu. And we do, like, Kadam ma'am always says you have to pivot at any time of your thing ki, ye nahi jam raha, you have to go this way. And this happened to me in Vidu itself, because I
Mm-hmm.
was only concentrating on, selling, already, stitched bags. I was selling it ready made, laya becha, ready made, laya becha. But then
Right.
when you are going deep into it ki nahi, how you want the sustainability, because ready made to everybody is doing, how you want to sustain your business, how you want to grow further in this. So you have to come up with some creative ideas, which every customer needs it. So that's how I started doing it. So I learned this from Vidu itself. There are people who are still connecting me from Vidu every day or the other. I have a query कि हमारे लिए हो सकता है क्या, can you customize bags for me? What is your minimum quantity, what is this? So this is minimum quantity also thing I changed for Vidu itself, because we
Okay.
have a lot of small startups which don't have budget of ordering 500 bags or 2000
Yes.
bags. So for
Yes.
them I do 50 bags also, for them I do 20 bags also. I have a client who I just made 20. We have a video client only. She just said I don't have a budget, but then it's okay, you just start one, because what happens when you customize with your logo or your brand, the packaging, it helps you in your brand marketing as well. So
Right.
when you're gifting your packaging to someone else, the person is using it somewhere, and अरे ये तो इसका branding है, okay, I'll also get that number and I'll also call. So this is how your brand marketing happens. So it's
Right.
two way, packaging bhi ho gaya and marketing bhi ho gaya. So that's how I want people to go ahead and utilize the packaging in their own profit way. Not don't think about me, because I can give you minimum quantity also. I keep a very less margin just because I want to spread it far away. If you compare
Understood.
my products with some other products, you'll see कि अच्छा इसका बहुत कम है. That's what Sujata was telling me, because I have very reasonable prices. I don't want कि एक मतलब customer के एक time, I wanted customer to come back to me with some new ideas. I want repetitive customers.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, so by the time you want to create your base, and I think this is a very good way that you even if the margins to begin with are less, at least you're spreading it across pan India, where people are recognizing your brand and they are then looking at of
Yeah,
course, and bigger orders of course will follow. It's a process. So
yeah,
people will when they know that this is what is happening, they can slowly look at even corporates and they can look at bigger orders and
yes.
looking at yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
do get bigger order as well. I
right,
do that. I
right.
get an events order. I got an event order for a college also.
Oh yeah,
I
I
did
we
that.
saw that. That's a
Yeah.
nice tote bag that you did for a college event.
Yeah. So they wanted
Wow.
for the event. So it's like I do big order also, but I don't want, the small startups, because I face the same problem. When I was in the
Right,
market, I still face it, because there is a client who needs something new which is not there in the market. He wants it customized. So when I go to my vendor and say ऐसा बनाना है, he's saying नहीं मैडम minimum order तो 1000 लगेगा. So, Hazal, what will I do with that customized 1,000 bags? So,
right,
I have to come up with that ki, Arey, if I am facing that problem, obviously the client is going to face that problem when the client is going to somewhere else. So I try
right.
to convince my vendor. I come up with some, negotiations where, where he's also not facing loss. I am also not facing loss. And my client is also. So that's how I come to with a minimum order.
Absolutely. I mean that's really wonderful. So we have a comment from Chasmi School of Beauty. She said, "I purchased from you and very happy with the products. Thank you so much, Chasmi. Thank you for joining us, and thank you so much for sharing the feedback." So, Aditi, tell us when we talk about the hemp bags, now that people are really getting to know what hemp bags is all about, tell us what is the kind of maintenance that we're talking about when it comes to keeping this bag? Because I think what we observe generally when we pick up these leather bags or those really high value brand bags, so there's lots that come with it. At times you have to use certain chemicals to clean it, or you have to give it for dry cleaning or whatever. So, what is the kind of maintenance that we're talking about, and how expensive does it go when it comes to the maintenance of the bags?
It is not, see, that's the reason why it is eco-friendly, because there's no high maintenance on it. You just have to
Okay,
hand wash it. There is no
right.
machine wash involved in it, because these are threads. And just rinse it once from a soapy water and dry it in the sun. That's it.
Okay.
And when it is a rainy season or something, when there's a lot of moisture, you just, to avoid that smell, you can have a camphor tablets inside it, or just keep it in your cupboard, or wherever the bag is, just keep that tablet
Mhm.
around. That's it. There's nothing much to do about it.
Right, right. Wow. So that makes it really maintenance free. no hassle, easy to handle, easy to use,
Yeah.
a go-to bag for your daily needs. So that is
Yes.
something, right? So how big are the bags? I mean, they are good enough to carry your entire stuff, or
No, these are not
how does it
luggage
work?
bags, I would say. It is like a college backpack, if you can say, to
Yeah.
carry your college backpack. Or, we don't have anything in purses right now. I'm not doing that purses because those are not feasible, which are there in market. Those are not, matlab, no, not feasible. A female cannot carry it somewhere because oh, itna short I handle it, it gets stuck. So I'm not doing that. But yes, I do
Okay.
have a small duffel bag, which is my, again, a second bestseller. My first bestseller is a cross bag, which is there available on my Insta as well as on my website. And my second bestseller is the duffel bag. So the duffel bag is
Okay.
very cute, which has, you can just put one day ka thing in that and you can just go away. So it is very easy to carry also. There are a lot of
Right.
waist bags also. There are pouches also which are available. The cosmetic pouches people are using. So it is very easily, you can use it for any reasons you want to use.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. Wow. So these are those very with your quick stuff. You can use these bags if to with small luggages, not very heavy luggage, and
No.
you can carry. And of course, I'm sure these are going to be looking very trendy at the airport. So people traveling,
Yeah.
heavy travelers can check this where your passport, your boarding cards, your
Yeah.
small stuff like wallets, charges, mobiles can go inside, and they
Yeah.
look really trendy. So you get a celebrity look with those eco-friendly, sustainable bags. So that's also very nice. So the thing, tell us what kind of challenges you really faced when you started or you wanted to start these kind of hem bags. So what are the challenges? Of course, one, we know that the quantities is where people are looking, but other than that, what kind of challenges you really faced?
When we're talking about hemp, there was nothing much, but then yes, again, the quantity thing which you are talking about, कि quantity इतना लेना ही पड़ेगा. That is the only thing which people are talking about. And secondly, again, a lot of people are importing that from Nepal. I want to promote it from India itself.
India,
So,
right?
getting it from India, वो एक traveling cost होता है, which increases a lot. Because नेपाल से तो माल आ ही रहा है. Everybody is importing from Nepal. So
Right.
it is coming in a bulk. So there is no,
Mhm.
like, even if I'm taking a small quantity, there is no, कि इतना वो लगने वाला नहीं है transportation cost. But yes, when I'm taking it from India itself, there is a transportation cost because I'm ordering for myself itself. So there is a high cost which is involved in it. So I cannot avoid that. That is there.
Right. So I think we need to have increasing awareness of the bags from India. I think,
Yes.
we all
Yes.
need to align with our vision of our honorable Prime
We are
Minister
not
that,
looking what
made
we
it.
have. We
Yeah.
are just want, yeah, we have it in India, but there are a lot of people who are not aware about it still.
Wow. So then tell us, we as a platform, we are together on this platform at WEDO. So how is it that we can help you to promote this at a larger scale? So you can give us some tips that where we can, we as individuals can also look at promoting this to a widespread audience, so that we all look at the, of course, the Make in India brand is there, but we look at the Hemster.in brand in the market. So what is it that you really want us to help you with?
What we can do is when we are talking about events, like where we have events for any ladies or any kids birthday parties, or we want to gift somebody, we can just go ahead with a small backpack, or we can go with that duffel bag what we have. We can gift our our better half a cross bag, or our brother a cross bag. There's a wallet involved in it, so we can go, we can just for events or something, a special occasion is there, you just try doing it. Now, as we have had Chashmi, who's our viewer today, so she had bought it for herself as well as her brother-in-law, I guess, and she had posted me the photo. He was looking so stunning in that, wearing that cross bag. I asked her if I can use this pic as a model for to promote him on my page, because matlab people are not aware that it is available in India. So obviously, I have to promote it by doing it in exhibitions. I have to promote it by selling it online by saying it made in India, made in India, made in India, made in India. So this is how I am doing it. So
Right.
now, if somebody is asking me what bags you have, I say I have hemp bags which are made in India.
Right, of course, yes. So that's the vision today, friends. Of course, we need to promote. We need to promote eco-sustainable bags, eco-friendly bags, which are going to be helping in creating a greener environment for us. And of course, with so much pollution around, I think this is going to be like a small contributor in that, and which is very very important. So we really urge you to look at these options of sustainable bags, hemp bags, which are very trendy, which are can be taken to office, can be taken for your airport looks, for your colleges, and every I think the use is widespread. And not only that, she has those packaging materials as well. So any corporate gifting that you're doing, this can be a good option instead of using paper or instead of using anything else. I think these are a very good option that you are going to look at using the eco-friendly bags for packaging. So that's what we are offering. You can reach her at hemster.I on her Insta page, and her name is Dipti Sharma. You can always and her brand name is hemster.in. So you can definitely look check this out. And friends, thank you for joining us today. It was a wonderful conversation with you, Dipti, and
Thank you so much.
lots that we got to know about you, about your journey. Very inspiring, having background from different fields, and of course, trying so many, and then now, fixing on one thing, because I think it's a journey that people need to know. Because I think unless we don't take a step ahead, we will not be
Yes.
able to know that what's right for us, or what we can do it really right. So I think, friends, trial is something which is very important. Of course, we don't say that you keep trying and keep failing, but unnecessarily don't see couple of unsuccessful moments. You don't really have the clear picture of what you really want. So I think that's the part of journey. That's a part of your journey to success. That's a part of a journey to establish yourself as an entrepreneur. So if you have any ideas, if you have any thoughts, if you have your skills inside you and you feel that that's something that you can really do, we at WeDo, we will be happy to help you. Please connect with us. Please join this platform. Come on board, understand the platform, look at what kind of training programs we provide, what kind of platform we are providing, experience it, and do connect with us. I'm sure once you come on board, and you will definitely will be love to be a part of our journey. We have Urja, and Urja saying, "Hey girl, she's a rock star." Yes, Urja, thank you for joining us. And yes, she's a rock star from Mumbai. So, and of course now going pan India. So friends, thank you so much for being here today, this evening. And it was lovely talking to you, Dipti. Thank you so much for bringing in such a wonderful product for all of us. And we will
Thank
definitely
you so
check
much.
out your page. And friends, stay connected. We'll come soon again with one more, entrepreneur basically, who will be talking about her incredible journey and giving you more insights into the women entrepreneurship. So thank you so much and good night. Good night,
Thank you,
Dipti. Thank
Swapna.
you.
Thank you so much.